So Florencia, tell me how you came to the game of golf.
Because my dad loved golf, he began playing, and then afterwards he wanted us to play.
We're in Guatemala, but this is not your home country.
No, in Mexico. That's the way I began playing, in Mexico.
What's your first memory when you started to play golf?
I just didn't want to play because my father was so strict, and he wanted us to play well, and I told my mom, "Mom, why don't you take my dad out of the practice to leave me alone so that I could be peaceful," because he was very strict. But that was good for us because he made us a good, responsible persons and workers, and we were great, raised that way.
Now early on, swimming and golf were kind of tied together. Honestly, which one did you like better?
Well, I love swimming because I went to Acapulco every year, and I love to go to the swimming pool, and then that's when my dad said, you have to go first to your golf class and then to the swimming pool. And that's the way I learned to play golf.
Tell me about your golf coach growing up.
Oh, my golf coach, he was great, really. He loved me so much, and I hit the ball so well that he said, when we were practicing, there were some men close to us, and he said, "Aren't you ashamed of hitting so little in comparison with the Florencia?" And they said, But really, he was so proud of me that he was great with me. He was great coach.
Tell me his name and something special.
Antonio Cerda. And he called me Negra.
And your sister had quite a interesting golf coach as well.
Yes, Roberto de Vicenzo. And I remember so much when he told him, if you go to the sand trap, it's better. Because he was so good in the sand traps that he said, you learn to go out of the sand trap, it's better than being approaching. I remember that from Roberto de Vicenzo.
Now you're quite the competitive golfer, winning the national title, amateur title in Mexico 5 times. What's your proudest achievement as a golfer?
How can I tell you? Well, I feel proud because I practice a lot. I practice a lot. When I play the World Tournament, I practice 500 balls daily. I play 18 holes. Then I went to chip and to pot and then back home because I'm a lawyer. And I was studying law at the University of Mexico. And so I went for 4 hours to study and then going to the golf course all day. And I practiced 3 months. And my dad told me, rest, you have to rest. And I didn't pay any attention. And the last day I was tired for the World Tournament.
What do you love about the game of golf? What brings you back every time?
You know that you can always hit the ball quite well, but for me it's making putts. I love to make putts. I have been always hitting the drive very well. So the thing I like more is to sink putts.
What's your reaction to golf coming into the Olympics in 2016?
Oh, that's great. I think that's great, and my son is so enthusiastic because he might go. Someday he's so good that he might go. But no, I don't know if he has to get to professional because I think they made for professionals, not for amateurs. But I don't know what will happen because he will like to go to the Olympics.
Tell us a little bit about Jose Pablo.
Oh, Jose Pablo, you know, since he was little, we have golf in breakfast, lunch, and dinner all the time. So he learned to speak and to love golf all the time. And I saw that he had a special, something I can tell you, he had a special facility to play golf. and I worked with him. He was little until 16, and then we went to Butch Harmon, and then afterwards he still practiced. I watched him, but he has been so good that I'm really proud of him.
Tell me a little bit about you've transitioned from a competitive playing career to a coaching career.
Well, it's so different because, you know, I played so well in my life of amateur that when I turned pro, I said to my husband, I want to be prepared to be a good teacher. Not, you can play so well, but if you don't learn how to teach, you can be a good pro. Then I went to the States, I had my courses, and I have a master in teaching from the USGTF.
Well, Florencia, thank you so much for having me as a guest in your home and cooking me dinner. And well, again, thank you for having me, and thank you for this interview.
This is your home, okay?